let's close up then. Punk and Moxley. Right, where are we going, Sat? What's the right decision here? Does Punk take it from Moxley? Because I'm going to put myself in this camp too. There are a lot of people that believe Moxley has been doing the title justice since he got a hold of it. He's been having a resurgent run. Of course, we know he took a break early this year, but the man's been having straight bangers. Nobody can deny this. What do you want? Do you want the nostalgia of Punk and that magic moment? Has that ship sailed? There are a lot of different factors in play.
Okay, this is gonna ruffle some feathers, maybe. Punk
You
coming back.
ruffle feathers. I won't have it.
Punk
I won't have it.
So that I feel like Punk's comeback is symbolic of what I've been feeling like the whole time. Moxley builds up a title. Punk's gonna walk on by and take all the glory. I'm the headliner. I get the ratings. I'm the man. That's the logic behind it. To answer your question, I want Moxley to keep it because Moxley's been having a banger year. But at the same time, we've seen what Moxley can do. We know what Moxley title reign is. We also need to see what a Punk title reign is. We know what Moxley can do. A Moxley title reign is why I wanted for Hangman, just to say, by the way. I don't understand why one guy is away for like a month or doing commentary and one guy's wrestling every week. I want that for everyone. But to answer your question, my heart is saying Moxley, but the wrestling brain, as SP will say, it has to go to Punk because we need to see it. It's the journey. How can you fumble the journey? This would be like the Ozark finale. You can't fumble now. You have to see it through. Better Call Saul tonight. Will they fumble as well? We don't know. So yes, put it out on Punk just because it's meant to be the summer of Punk, even though it's a bit too late. Put it on Punk. We got here. This is the journey, this destination. Because the other people, you didn't put it on Punk. You put him out of retirement and you made him lose. Where?
I thought the Ozark finale was going well until the very end. But anyway, SB3, what do you think? Because I'm actually inclined to agree with Sat. Like, what my head and my heart say are very similar.
Yeah, I'm with what Sat's saying, but can I just say, Jon Moxley is the 2022 best wrestler of the year so far. Like, I'm just saying, when you look at his catalog, you had Bryan Danielson at Revolution, you had Biff Busick at Bloodsport, you had him and Tom Lawler for Defy, him and Ospreay in New Japan, the Tanahashi match at Forbidden Door. He was a part of Blood and Guts and Anarchy in the Arena.
He's
the Wheeler Yuta match.
Effie.
Oh my god, yes, Noggin, Effie. He's got the biggest GCW match of all time against Nick Gage, title versus career coming up, and this match with CM Punk. I don't like to do comparisons, but I'm gonna say it. It's significantly more important and feels bigger than Drew McIntyre versus Roman Reigns. I'm sorry, they're on the same weekend, so it begs to the comparison. It just feels like when they went face to face on Dynamite Quake by the Lake, it just felt like this is the biggest match in wrestling. This is the biggest because. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say what's interesting with that though is I don't know who will win out of Punk and Moxley. I can make a case for either. And that's when wrestling's at its best, where you're like, shit, I don't actually know which way. They could go either way and you can make cases. I don't think anyone really believes McIntyre will beat Reigns, and that's what hurts that.
I think Tony Khan does not want to hurt CM Punk's feelings. So we give him the title. Please, CM Punk holds grudges. Like, oh, it's fine. It's fine. I understand. It's 6 months later. He's getting ready for his exit. I'm doing a film now. Phil, we need you. Oh, I got another film. I need to do another comic book. I got another convention coming through. So yeah, Punk has to win because Tony knows Punk will hold a grudge. Yeah, he can go back to WWE, wherever, because Paul Levesque's there. But Punk will be like, it's my run. You promised me the title. He promised him the title. He can't be a shady businessman.
Most of all, with Moxley, he other things he can do. Like we talked about, he could be in the trios with the Blackpool Combat Club. They seemed like they were leading to him and Danielson going after the AEW World Tag Team titles. So I think that the best move is for Punk to win, but you got to have a hook because it's gonna feel like a letdown to a lot of people that have been getting behind Moxley. You got to have a hook for what's next. So I think Punk wins in Chicago. And then we get the return of MJF, and he is the guy they set up as the next challenger for CM Punk.
In a perfect world, I think that's right. I am still unsure exactly how much bad blood there is. I mean, there's definitely some, but I mean, I'm not sure if he's off TV with the plan of, oh, okay, and then this, or he's just off TV.